Hello YouTube, I'm KirisakiJake. Tonight we are watching Andy King on Lost Tapes. Man, so much memories of that show.
My fascination with animals truly knows no bounds. When I saw a mouse deer in person for the first time at the age of 24,
Oh, mouse deer, I think it's
fell to my knees
conchill,
and
right?
wept like a child.
Oh, it's
Then I had to
cute.
stand back up because it was a raised enclosure, so I couldn't really see. Anyone who possesses a healthy hyperfixation will remind you, however,
Aw.
that Rome wasn't built in a day.
I think it's
And it's
conchill,
true.
right? Like
The
mouse
bricks for my
deer.
public mouse
It
deer
conchill,
meltdown
right?
took
This one.
decades to place. You could argue, in fact, that the
Man,
first bricks laid
it's actually
were
it's been a
largely
while since I
responsible
heard
for my
the
being where I
word
am
mouse
today.
deer
Similar
because
to most boys who were 13
I think
years old
directly
in
it's what called
2013,
it's
I
a
had a YouTube
conchill.
channel that no one legitimately watched, but everyone made fun of. I'm going to be vulnerable right now and show that to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Hedgesloth and welcome back to the green chair spot. What are we doing today? That is
Aww.
a very good question. Now,
Oh, the early
jump to
days.
conclusions. Let's take a guess. No guessing.
Let's skip the insults and get right to the facts. The name of my channel was Dr. Hedgesloth. If you consider the context of what I've been talking about so far, that is a rather obvious combination of hedgehog and sloth, my two favorite animals at the time.
I
The doctor
mean,
part,
hey,
I just
we
thought
have that
sounded
phase,
cool and
right?
neat.
We all
Despite
have that
opening myself up
phase.
to a potentially excessive
And look at
amount of
it go,
scrutiny,
little
my love for
hedgehog.
those animals was
Aw.
effectively what gave me the confidence I needed to put myself out there. I resonated with them in a way that
Aw.
allowed me to take on
I mean,
almost
we all
a
have a start, right? You gotta like put
personality.
yourself
I
out there.
understand personas now. Wow. I learned something today.
Okay,
yeah,
how do
there
we
are
get
layers
here?
to this shit. You
But
know, you just
anyway,
wake up one day having
yeah,
encyclopedic
what a
knowledge
country
about
twitches
the
his
beast
legs
of
like
Grey
those about
Road.
little bugs like
Okay,
mosquito do with
especially
like
if you haven't even looked
same
into
the
the Bear Lake
creature.
Monster. I mean, come on. What do you mean, what am I talking about? In 2008, after 12 years of service, Animal Planet, noticing dwindling viewership, decided to rebrand.
Oh
focusing
yeah,
on
I
more mature
remember
topics
this
that would
phase of
emphasize,
Animal
quote,
Planet. Like the app is like
aggressive and
sideways.
predatory portrayal of animals. This to me sounds like someone very high up at the network got their feelings hurt very badly in some kind of situation involving animals. Because holy hell, what a betrayal. Feelings aside, I'm all for a rebrand when necessary. But raising your target age demographic when you're
Yeah, I still remember the tagline back then as well, like the Animal Planet, like with the weird logo.
Yes, it brought us
I actually really like that
toxics
weird
like river
logo
monsters
thing.
and whale wars. But
I never heard of
sprinkled in
Whale
between
Wars,
were
but
much more frightening shows like Monsters
oh my
Inside
god,
Me
Monsters
and Your
Inside
Worst
Me.
Animal Nightmares.
And
That one was just a show where
by the
people
way,
talked about their
you can watch
experiences being brutally
River
mauled by
Monster.
various animals. No moral lessons or anything like that, just pure terror. Let's go. It was all fine enough though. At the end
Oh
of the day,
god,
no one was
I
getting hurt.
felt that
And to
one.
be fair, the shows were educational. Until they
Mostly educational.
There are creatures science
Oh
refuses to
man, this
recognize,
opening.
but
Oh my god, I still remember this like what? It's a
what is real.
like a 3:4 aspect ratio as well.
Cameras
Oh my god, this opening. Also, can I just say how I used to watch this show? This is like what way back then. It's like
science
like
meets
what?
legend.
I think it's like I think it's before the 2010s as well. Because I remember
Thanks to lost
I think I'm
tapes,
13
what was
years
once a
old,
safe haven on
right?
sick days had now become dangerous to mix with Benadryl. In this found footage mockumentary style show, viewers
But also, can I just say how I
each
used to watch it, right?
episode learning
You remember
about
back, like
cryptids,
way
animals,
back,
or
like in the
other
early
beings
days
whose
of like
present
YouTube.
existence is
But
disputed
like it's
or
like they call it like the
unsubstantiated
Wild
by
West, right?
science. It's a
Back then,
concept that
of like the
any
YouTube
rational
days,
adult can grasp
and
with ease.
I still remember
But
how I watched it was like I remember my friend like at school, he introduced it to me, and the first episode, I think the first episode he watched is also like the first episode that I watched because like, he told me about like that episode. It's the Skinwalker episode. And how I watch it was, right? Again, this is like when I say like, you know, like this is like the back then of
advised on a dark screen and you get ready to shit your pants. To be fair, they don't do much work outside of
It's
the
like what, the
screens to let
old
you know what
days
you're about
of
to
like the
see is
Wild West of
fabricated. So
YouTube.
I'm sure
And
after
what
our
I did
commercial breaks,
is,
the occasional
I,
stone was falling for this as well. But looking back now,
okay, I just need to pause it. I'm just sort of like losing my train of thoughts. Again, we just have like a short time before like the ad runs. Like I might have to do it. But wasn't whale watch just about activists forcibly stopping fishing vessel protests against whaling, which is illegal, potentially considered a step behind piracy? I don't know, but as I was saying, like, this is like back in like the Wild West of YouTube, right? That's like what copyright laws is basically like, it's not like these days we have like what literal AI detection of like the copyright thing. So what it does back then, right? So how I watch it is back then, I'll admit I'll watch it on YouTube. I'll literally just go to like YouTube, type lost tapes, Skinwalker episode, and it's not even like what, like a rip, like a proper rip. It's actually like a camera filming a TV that's playing lost tapes, and that's how I watch it. And of course, it's like what, part one, part two. It's like the olden days, like you go watch anime, and for some reason, the Spanish fan summers work super fast, so it's always like you find the one that's like what, Sub Espanol Part 1. It's like, yeah, it's like those days, man. Like those days. Like, and legit, I don't think I've watched a single episode of Lost Tapes. And I do say this, I watch every episode. I don't think I have watched a single episode legally, like from Animal Planet. Like, it's straight from like all of it. I watch it on YouTube, like multiple parts.
that's definitely a coyote. After rewatching all 34 episodes
Man,
of the show,
like those
I can confidently
days.
say that not a single episode lacks entertainment value. Season 1, however, contains some particularly daunting material. The very first episode details the story of a Mexican family attempting to cross the US border.
Illegal.
Folks, this is an Animal Planet show. When things eventually go wrong
Oh yeah,
on their
now
journey,
we would have
stranded
seen it in
the
like what,
desert to
crime
die,
investigation.
And the daughter records the whole thing
And
because
also,
she
this
just
is
got a
still
sweet
like
camera for her
pretty
birthday.
clean
Why not?
camera. Like, this is very good camcorder for its time.
Okay, that's
Also, I like how they actually like put it in
Harrowing
like a
tale of the
low
dangers
angle.
immigrants to the United States may face along their journey. Carefully crafted within the air-conditioned walls of a Los Angeles writer's room. I mean, can you think of a more American nationalist way to tell this story? Having an illegal immigrant family be the victims of a chupacabra attack as they attempt to cross the border? Then, of course, here comes U.S. Border Patrol, our fucking heroes.
And apparently,
They know
like,
just
these-
what to do when it comes to,
Apparently, this like I
otherworldly
heard, right?
threats.
This is just filter. It's not even like a legit, like legit like police, like dash cam or
The near silent screens of
Oh,
informative
what, like
text
body
that
cam?
are
It's just a
intermittently placed
filter.
throughout the episodes definitely don't help. Sure, they serve to provide helpful context about the environments in which the stories
It's that
take
part
place,
of manga where
but every
Vietnamese
now
are
and
Thai
then
with
they'll
the
throw
quickest
out an
scan and
off-color
translate
fact or
swifter
statement
than
that
official
makes
releases
you
and
raise
without
an
like
eyebrow.
drama of English releases. I think even back then it's all like what? Like most anime, I think even like some, I mean it's what I call it like a bootleg like DVD, right? Like legit, I do remember I have a oh my god, it's not even like, it's just sprayed on like, oh, it's not even like, I think it's just like
Yeah,
PC
wonder why.
like
Episode 6 has
editing.
my favorite example of this. This one talks about cave demons, which are these winged humanoid bat-like creatures. One account also describes them as having eerie feminine features. So I'm assuming that guy was fighting multiple demons. He definitely just didn't want to admit that he found it attractive. Well, I did a decent amount of research on these things.
Scripted
and by
nonsense,
decent,
right?
I do, of course, mean the cryptid fan wiki, because that is the only place that has really any information about a majority of the creatures on this show.
Of course, fan
Turns
wiki.
out they've supposedly been spotted all around the world. Brazil, Mexico, Vietnam.
I mean, isn't there is like a
Senegal,
really
Ghana.
huge bat? Like
You
I think
wanna
it's called
know
like a
where they've
flying
never been
fox,
spotted?
right? Which
Afghanistan.
I believe is
In the
different
winter of
from
2001,
a
US
fox
special
bat.
forces led an intense
And I'm not
bombing
talking about the
campaign in
plane.
Tora Bora cave system.
Yeah, this is still
Its
Animal
aftermath,
Planet.
the military
This is
implemented a
still Animal
sophisticated
Planet.
communication system to
Also, I
track
think as I
enemy
was saying, even
movements.
back then
But
when I was
something deep inside the caves was interfering
Oh,
with their
yeah.
surveillance.
They're literally just using the fact that Afghanistan has caves as an excuse to make cave demon war slop. It's nuts, dude. And it's not just.
I
in
think
the
back
cave,
then, it's
it
not
is
even- you wouldn't even
specifically
use, like,
the
slop to
Tora
describe, like,
Bora Cave
those.
Complex, aka Osama bin Laden's post 9/11 which, if you remember, America paid for. Where's the info card about that? In this story, 3 U.S. Marines are sent into the Tora Bora Cave Complex to locate and destroy the source
We're
of
not
this
so bleeding
interference
History Channel
that
after
they know
12 a.m.
nothing about. If that's not American, then I don't know what
Oh yeah,
is.
the ancient
Noted that
aliens
one of the
hour,
Marines,
which
Sergeant Ramos,
I would say
is from discharge.
I actually I still watch
We know
like
exactly what's about to
unironically.
go down.
I just watch it ironically. Just it is kind of like
Yeah, I should be on the
dumb.
plane back in about 3 days.
Also, I'm sure
Basically,
they
go and take
did
care of
not. They
things
surely
before that
did
and
not
then
like
everything should
know
be fine, and I
get
should
this
be back home with
from
you guys soon.
Transformers. Like 2000, Michael Bay 2007 Transformers. Like there is actually like a scene very similar to that.
Anyway, there's a sequence of info screens toward the beginning of the episode that describes the potential threats inside the cave, and it simply reads Taliban, Al-Qaeda,
That's it.
bats. I just
Bats.
happen to find the implied equal threat level between the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and bats highly amusing. Who the fuck is writing this, and why are they so afraid of bats?
Oh, so is there anything you're not afraid of, man?
What? Come on, man. I joined the Marines to kill terrorists, not deal with bats. I'm afraid of bats.
You're afraid of bats? Imagine what you do.
Oh. Oh, IED.
Whoops. Check it out, guys. Yeah, I just felt my feet
Okay,
were
that is so out of pocket.
pretty cool in these Bombas.
That is so
Sponsor
out of
today's
pocket.
video.
Oh,
Bombas is
of
making the most
course,
comfortable socks in
sponsored.
the history of feet, okay?
Okay, let me just put
supported by
this
me.
blanket away.
They're focused on really premium material too. This one is made with extra long
socks.
staple cotton. And I mean, it's not just that. Look at all the other things listed there that's in one sock. How do they do that? You'll notice on this pair I have right here, folks, it says one purchased, one donated. For every pair of Bombas that you buy, another will be donated to someone in need, which I think is
Aw.
really cool. They've successfully donated over 200 million
Is it legit or is
essential
it just
clothing
something they
items
just, like,
across a network of
sponsor?
4,000 giving partners
Which-
in all 50
I don't know, man. I think
states.
for me,
They're
socks. I
really
just
a
randomly
great
buy them.
premium
Like, I
basic sock.
always I get them at
If you
Socks
move
World.
around a lot, you'll know how quickly
I get them
socks
at Socks
worn
World,
out.
like
These
you know,
are gonna
in like a
last you
mall.
really
There's like
long
Socks
time.
World there, and
They've
my
also
mom
got a
just like dragged me to it. I
100%
was like,
happiness guarantee.
hey boy, you need
So
new
they'll
socks.
give you
It's
free
like,
returns and exchanges for whatever reason.
no.
So, like if it doesn't fit,
Like,
or,
my
you
socks
know,
still
it gets
fits
stained in the
to this
laundry,
day.
Or gets like put into a paper shredder. That was a weird example. You get it. You can feel good and do good with Bombas, knowing your purchase is doing some real good. And new customers get
Yeah, I wonder if that
20%
anime
off their
episode about
first
hunting
purchase.
bad
Head to the
people
link in the
created the
description and
case
use
of
code
West Asia is a
AKING
plotlet of House of
at checkout
Ashes.
for 20% off your first purchase.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard what the movie The
Folks, at the
Descent
end of
also
the
just
day,
came out.
Both of these episodes prove yet again that whether we like it or not, everything is inherently political. They just talked about the Taliban on Animal Planet. But in a show that is
Yeah, booby
arguably
traps.
best defined by its tropes, Western-centric political views are just one of many. These stories they've crafted are just off the walls insane, dude. A handful of these cryptids I'm half convinced don't even exist. The devil monkey, the monster of Monterey, the Oklahoma octopus.
Yeah, you know,
How'd he get there?
you know what? Good point. I think most of it's just made up. All we know of.
Guys, guys!
Oh yeah, like look at the VFX.
See what? What's up? See what?
But then again, we are like what, young, impressionable, and I'm from like what, like I'm from like a kampong somewhere in the backwater. So
Octopus in Oklahoma.
I admit I fell for it. Like all this shit, I fell for it back then.
A heavy percentage of
And
these
you wonder why I'm
episodes
such a
take place either
nerd.
near or within some kind of body of water. And for the most part, they pull the same bullshit every single time.
You can't see shit. Like yeah, this is also like what you could. This like premise for like a B movie too.
I'm about ready to ship you down to there, I'll tell you that.
I will admit that after like the fourth time you watch it play out, it does start to become a bit impressive. You know, love it or hate it, they certainly took a chance on their audience being total fucking fools. You're telling me all
Yeah,
these water
me
creatures
back
hunt their
then,
prey using the exact same
from high
method?
school,
And that method
in the
conveniently
backwater.
requires minimal
Also, by the way,
effort
I don't
to
even
build and
have
produce.
like a laptop back then. I don't have my own
Let's keep
laptop
talking
back
about
then.
this.
My sister had a
If you watch
laptop,
this show
but
upon
she
its
doesn't
release,
let me
hoping to
use
catch a
it.
glimpse of
So
one of these terrifying
guess why I
creatures in
watched them?
action, you probably found yourself on the
I
other
just
end
go to
wondering,
like
how many people am I gonna let lie to my face like this?
yeah, just go
Because,
like
with
watch
the
it at internet
exception
cafe,
of
like you know,
the tentacles of the Oklahoma
like
octopus,
5 ringgit
the
3 jam.
ass of the megaconda, the hairy hooves of the Jersey Devil, and the hellhound, which honestly doesn't even really count. That is a well-trained Rottweiler. Not
Yeah.
a single cryptid. in
Oh yeah,
season
it's
1
House of Ashes
or
or
season
American
2
Soldier
is shown on
fighting
camera.
Iraqi
And
foreign
hey,
case is the
what do you
bigger fight
know?
ancient Assyrian vampire and
It's super
gargoyles.
Take this.
Not gonna lie, like that this balls to the walls plot. Yeah, I kinda like this like balls to the walls plot. Also, I'm sure that's not how like Flash, like muzzle Flash works.
When I watch
Oh
the
yeah,
show
the Mongol.
about scary
Oh yeah, that
monsters, I feel like being
Mongolian
able
one,
to see
dude.
the
That's
scary
like one of my
monster
favorite
shouldn't be too
episodes
big
as
of an
well.
ask, right?
But
It's definitely not a budget
I
thing
think
either.
season
When we
1
finally
is
do
still the
get
one
to
that
see
they
some
they
close
actually
shots
put
of
in
the
like
monsters in season
some
3,
sort of like
one of
effort
them,
of
the
like you know
devil
like
monkey, which I'm still convinced was made up for the
like
show,
actually it's a
is
bit
what
more
appears to be
effective
a
as far as like
man
entertainment
in
like
a
value
gorilla suit.
goes.
Don't worry though, because the very next episode is about the Yeti, which also appears
Which,
to be a man in a gorilla suit. This time, however, it seems they've soaked it in bleach. It's clear that in general,
Yeah, they were
they
giving
were
already
never
a stock
actually
spreading
concerned with
sort of
showing us the
facts.
cryptids in full detail. And it's proven further in later episodes of the show that introduce
Oh yeah, you don't want to know like the
testimonials
most
from various
balls to the walls
cryptozoology experts.
like the
Consider
most
this,
balls to the walls
one
one,
show
which
when you can
like yeah,
tell
they actually have an
and then
episode
show
on zombies, and the
is a
plotline is literally
Yetis
Resident
certainly have been
Evil.
described as
But
upwards
because
of
again, I'm not a
400
gamer back
pounds.
then, I don't
These
have like
massive creatures,
like access to
huge
like you know like
muscles,
a good
a height.
laptop to play
I
any
think they've
game,
decided on a
so
visual for the average
I
human as
don't
well.
know the
Just
premise
be some
of
fucking
Resident
guy.
Evil,
The
so I
only
just thought,
problem
oh,
with
this is
using
like
a
for
bunch
real.
of
And then years later, I realized,
cryptozoology
oh wait,
experts to legitimize the science
that's just a
behind
premise
cryptids
for
is the fact that they're cryptozoology
Resident
experts.
Evil.
In an attempt to avert
And they
this
even
issue,
have like
the
what
show
I heard is also like what a
tactfully
company,
intersperses
like a
additional
made-up company.
out-of-context
And
testimony
everything is
from
like
real
it's like
scientists
yeah,
talking
you're
about
not fooling
real
everyone.
animals that loosely
Again,
relate to the cryptid being discussed.
but me, because I
These
am
earliest
a
vertebrates
kid
to
from
fly
some
weren't
backwater
birds,
village
they weren't bats,
or in the middle
they
of
were
nowhere.
a group of animals now
Like if you can't tell, like you know, I don't even know what an
During their
Xbox is
heyday,
until like
they
I'm
ruled
way
the
into like
skies.
what high
Well,
school.
that's cool.
I
but this
never heard of an
episode is
Xbox
about
until
the
like what
Jersey Devil.
way into
I
high
guess
schools,
all in
and at
all,
the time it's
we're
already
hoping
like
that
what
the show's audience would find
Xbox
equal
360
interest in the lore
era
of the
by
cryptids,
then.
which is valid, but it is extremely difficult to care about any of that at all while witnessing the general insanity of these stories. What lacks in substantial scientific evidence is made up for tenfold by the actors, giving either a career high or career low performance. And there's no in between.
Hi.
I'm not even actually I'm not even convinced these are
Hey guys, can
actors.
we exchange MySpace pages later? You want to do this?
You
Oh man, MySpace. Also, can I also say this?
So,
I don't have MySpace. I never had a MySpace account
it's
back then.
Nora. And sure.
My sister might
Sounds like
know.
fun.
My sister might know what
Fun.
MySpace is.
That's not quite the word I would have picked.
It is truly a show of endless layers, to the point where they start covering beings that I guess I didn't even realize were cryptids. Aliens, poltergeists,
Yeah, the
zombies,
alien
like,
one-
zombies for sure are not
Dude,
cryptids.
the
Like, you
alien
don't
one
forget that they
literally
don't
is the
exist.
plot. They
People
just
always
steal it
question
straight from
aliens and
like
ghosts and stuff,
Ridley
you know?
Scott
Vampires,
Alien.
That's another one I'm unsure about. But I am sure about one thing. And that's that I really
And then
like the
back to
episode.
the rocks,
Not because
back
I think it's some
not back to
great
the rocks, back on the
encapsulation of
rocks,
show.
the song.
No, I actually find it
I
to be
botched it.
especially odd. Like all
Yeah,
the
Bigfoot is
characters
just a
suck,
tyrant in the
and it
further
makes no sense.
chasing
But
after
that's kinda my
stars
jam, so we're gonna
Bravo
do it.
through
After
the
losing his
Arctic
job,
Appalachian
economic
Mountains.
downsizing, Dennis Redding moved his wife Sarah and their 9-year-old son Eddie into this admitted fixer-upper.
Actually, I heard it's like the original plot for Indiana Jones, right? Is the Millennium Falcon like crashed onto Earth, and then Chewie became like a Bigfoot.
Dangerous bouts with sleepwalking.
Like that's like one of like the original scripts for Indiana Jones. It's supposedly it's connected to Star Wars.
These are their
And you know what? I want to see that script.
So
That
this is a
sounds
rather
so
alarming setup
dope.
Right off the bat, this man is clearly in an active crisis, and his family's along for the ride. From the outside alone, this house appears to be in an unlivable state. I don't know if this is some kind of practical joke, but I think we're moving in a little too early. We learned pretty quickly that the son Eddie likes to spend his time doing two things: walking around with his camera and talking shit to
Yeah.
his stuffed animal.
This place is horrible, Ruggles.
Yeah, I was like, what, 2009? Damn. Ah, man. Well, I think it's brand new when I was like watching it. And this is why when I say I can only watch it, it's like from like a literal screen recording.
No way that's
This
a
is
vampire.
why.
Meanwhile, mom's worried about Eddie's sleepwalking. She's putting up CCTV cameras around the house in case something live leak worthy goes down. And something does. Would you be super excited if I told you that it's another guy in a suit? Yeah, this vampire, question mark, comes out of the closet and steals Ruggles, which is kind of an odd objective, especially considering the fact that it comes after a bunch of testimonials about the vampire's eternal bloodlust. Kind of feels like he's being as tame as possible.
Among the great characteristics of vampirism is the vampire
Actually, I wonder if
feed on blood.
I wonder if these people are
It'd all
even
hit
like
harder if he was a
real
classic
people.
Dracula
Like there's
style
like being
vampire.
interviewed. Like they just
Based
made
on
up
the effort this
name.
show's put
Like,
in
oh,
so
like
far,
what's his
I'm
name?
not sure why they're trying
Yeah.
to go for this experimental version that steals children's toys. Anyway, mom and dad come into the room to check for monsters, of which they find none. But when Eddie asks to sleep in their room regardless, his dad says no.
Can I sleep in your room now?
No, I don't think it's a good idea.
So someone in this family's getting their shit rocked. Sorry, I don't make the rules, alright? We're already
Oh
being way too reckless
man,
here.
yeah, I
The
remember
next
that
day,
episode.
while Eddie
I
searches
mean,
around the house for
vaguely
Ruggles After
remember.
finding a trail of stuffing, the father Dennis spends his time being a complete asshole to his wife.
Man, this place is worse than I thought. It's just never ending.
Dennis, I'm really worried about Eddie.
What's new?
Dennis!
What?
Usually in horror movie situations, this type of behavior is linked to a possession or eventually leads to some kind of explanation. But I can tell you right now, this guy's just a dick. The mother, Sarah, is now concerned that there may be something else wrong with Eddie because she has just
Okay, I mean to be fair,
discovered
that's a
Ruggles entirely torn
clean
to
rip in
shreds.
half.
For the
Like on
second
the
time,
door. That's a
however, she's
clean
concerned
rip
about
in
the
like
wrong
half, like
thing,
top to
because
bottom.
at this very moment,
You know,
Eddie is
as
meeting
if
up
it's
with
not
a
being like
strange
cut by
man in the
seasons,
basement.
but man, hindsight,
Out of me.
What are you doing?
hindsight
Trying to get
2020.
rid of vermin.
You know what I say?
What's vermin?
Vermin's like squirrels or raccoons or rats or any kind of animal that comes and gets in your house. And the thing is, they carry diseases and they can make you sick. So we want to get them out of here before they do that. This end goes around their neck. And what happens is I sneak up on them, and when I have this around their neck,
Oh, Eddie, why don't we go find mom? Well, he does that. And guess
Yeah,
what
it's not
happens?
a terrible cultural joke about
Bye-bye,
vampires. Why
exterminator.
aren't there any sightings in
But at
the
least now we
UK?
know we're dealing with wall-dwelling vampires.
I mean,
Feels like they could have told this story in
I don't
any other
know.
way.
Bad
A bit of
teeth.
family bonding takes place over the next
Like,
couple hours.
I mean, you
This
just look at
includes
like what
Eddie
everyone has
smashing
bad
holes
teeth,
in the
everyone's
old
smoking,
walls, which is
and
probably pissing off the wall
maybe
vampires.
it's like
Dennis
maybe the thing
participating
that
in
the
his
British
favorite
people
activity,
eat, even like the
being a
vampire
piece of
sees
shit.
like, yeah, I doubt even their blood tastes good, like from the shit that they eat. Yeah, pre-18th century, they expect getting glass with holy water
Sarah
post-20th
is the only
century
one to
acid.
notice that the exterminator has been missing for quite some time. So Dennis enlists Eddie to go check
Yeah,
the basement
more or
while
less.
he checks the attic. He also does so in the most ominous way possible.
All right. Okay, I'll go check up in the attic.
Watch out for raccoons.
Okay. Eddie, go check the basement.
The basement?
Yeah, the basement.
Always
Okay,
the
bye. Love you.
basement.
I love you. Oh, can you take out the trash?
Oh, the trash?
The trash?
Can you just take out the fucking trash?
There may be some natural medical explanations to explain at least some vampire cases, especially from earlier times when people's understanding of disease and illness was very limited.
The paleness of tuberculosis, the coughing up of blood, were symptoms that could easily be equated with
Yeah,
traditional vampirism.
Wow, sounds like you guys do not believe in vampires. I mean, to be fair, is it even about vampires at this point? All we've been led to believe, given the context, is that these people have someone living in their walls who hates stuffed animals. You know, at a certain point, you just gotta one-pump the son of a bitch and call it a day. Oh, would you look at that? The hole in the basement wall is now exterminator-sized. Perhaps he's playing a fun game and we should follow him inside. Why is the hand hairy? Like, are we entirely sure the footage from this episode wasn't mismatched with something else? There is a werewolves episode. So
I think probably they just use the same costume in all of like the episodes,
so you never
for
get a
all we
great
know.
shot. But there are actually multiple vampires living in this house, and they all look like Walking Dead zombies. They also seem to move on all fours. So, I don't know, sky's the limit. What do you want to give them next? Like, maybe give them, like, laser eyes or something?
Yeah, also that dramatic punch through like the door.
I don't think I'm wrong in saying that these sequences would benefit from an overly cartoonish vampire in the mix. Like right now, how awesome would it be if during this fight for their life, one of the walls broke open to reveal Adam Sandler Dracula? Come on! Dennis, of all people, is the one who ends up killing the thing, which from a storytelling perspective is cuckoo and bonkers. Not only is he unlikable, he is unlikable. I get it. Telling a story like that in the span of essentially 10 minutes is no
Yeah,
easy
actually,
feat.
like one episode is like what, several there's like several chapters in like each episode. I think it's only a season 3 where I think the episode is a bit more like focused, and I think it's also where they like jump the shark as
Do they
well.
live among us? As a child,
Oh.
I certainly
Dun,
thought so.
dun, dun,
Look,
dun.
I can sit
Oh,
here and
man,
make fun of this show all day long,
I can't
but it
roam
doesn't
the street
change
to
the
Sungler
fact
when
that
you
at the
sip
time
a
of
hello
its
with guys
release,
see
it had me scared
like when you
shitless.
see you
I
get the
remember
English
watching that
hospitality to the
Chupacabra
chairs and not
episode
even
around
like
the time
hunters
it
in
came out
state,
and
just
thinking
blow
it
up with
was a
shift
story
to
on the local news. Straight up. That's the thing about this style. It was simultaneously so ahead of its time and of its time. And whether production intended that, that's up in the air. But it can't be denied that this is
But I think it's also
truly
like
one of
one
the
that's
most
like
unique
sort of
television shows to come out of the early 2000s.
Um,
All we have to do now is
I mean, it's also like at the height of like what found footage of like paranormal activity. I think like it's also sort of like during like those times. Like it's right in the heights of paranormal activity with like the found footage stuff.
Description area.
Then
Never told you guys this verbatim, but you can suggest videos.
they're no longer vamps with silver steak but the stainless steel kitchen
As much
knife.
as I wish I had more content for you today, that was a lot of television. But until next time.
All right. Well, people know I'm joking. Yeah,
I didn't even notice like the ad it just played.
Yeah, people will know it's a joke. People will know it's a joke. Okay. People will know it's a joke. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye. Okay. Okay, bye. Oh, can you take out the trash? The trash?
So, yep.
Yeah. No, that was exactly it.